Now let's begin our training. Let's go to the table of contents. The table of contents includes Getting Started, Levels 1 through 5 of the children's software, and the Toolkit for Kids and Surprise Box. Getting Started. Getting started includes adding a class, signing on a child, and recording children's names. After you finish installing KIDWARE on your hard drive, you can start the program by clicking on the KIDWARE Millennium System icon located on your Windows desktop. If this is the first time KIDWARE has been used on your computer, you need to add a class. You may add up to 5 classes, each with 40 students. Use your mouse to move the arrow to Add a Class and press a mouse button. Type a name that describes the class you are adding and press Enter. The name of your class will appear in the first row. After you have added a class, you will automatically be taken to the Quick Start menu. The Quick Start menu provides you with features to assign children in that class to an icon. From now on, this icon will be paired with the child's name. It will represent the child when she is at the computer. You can record each child's name so that when the icon appears, her name will be printed below and voiced aloud. Notice the yellow Class 1 in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. It tells you which class you are in. Now let's learn how to sign on children in Class 1. Select the top option, Sign on a new child, to the icons. This is the first children's icon screen. Another may be added if you have more than 20 children. Choose an icon to represent yourself. Type your name the way you want it to appear on the screen and press Enter. We suggest a capital letter followed by lowercase letters. Type your unique user ID. You may use any combination of up to 8 letters or numbers. Do not leave any spaces. The unique ID enables the computer to track each child's individual files, so each unique ID must be different. We suggest you use the child's first name and last initial, since some classes have children with duplicate first names. You do not need to use capital letters for the unique ID. Return to the Teacher Utilities menu by clicking on the blue circle. In order to record children's names, click on the second menu option. This will allow you to record your name, sing a little song, or give a special greeting. Click on your icon. Look at the upper left corner of the screen. The name of the file is your unique user ID followed by SPK. In the upper right corner of the screen is the maximum file size. Your name probably won't take much space to record, so we can use a smaller maximum file size than if you were planning to record a full sentence or sing Happy Birthday. Click on the number 57,600. A drop-down menu appears with several options. Move your arrow to the file size you want and click on it. 28,800 is a good size to begin with. Later on, you might choose an even smaller file size because as you gain proficiency, it will save you time. Click on the Record button. After you hear a beep, you can start talking. Say your name clearly into the microphone. The computer will show your voice pattern and automatically edit some of the blank space at the beginning and end of the file. You can edit out more by clicking and holding down on the arrows on either side of the screen. Use playback to hear what you've just recorded. Save your file if you're satisfied with it, or record right over what you've said if you're not happy with your first recording. To save, move your mouse to the Save button. After pressing the mouse button, your message will be repeated. Under the Playback button, the screen reads, File Saved. Exit back to the Quick Start menu. Notice the small icon of the Teacher Utilities screen at the bottom of your computer screen. It will always take you to the Teacher Utilities main menu. Also notice the KIDWARE symbol at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. That will always take you to the Children's Icon screen when you are ready to use the children's programs. Do and review. The following are some do and review activities for you to try. Sign on 2 new children. Record the names or a special message for these children. Don't forget to save your speech files. Now exit this CD, start KIDWARE, and try the suggested activities. Now that we've completed getting started, let's go to the next section. Let's begin with Level 1. Level 1 includes Fun with Animals, Electronic Easel, and I Can Count the Petals of a Flower. Now that you've learned to add a class and assign children to their icons and record their names, you're ready to use the children's programs. Click on your icon. Your name appears on the screen with your icon. You hear your name being said, and then each letter in your name is identified. Carson, C-A-R-S-O-N. The 3 KIDWARE programs in Level 1 are Fun with Animals, Electronic Easel, and I Can Count the Petals of a Flower. Click on the Fun with Animals icon. A new screen will appear, and the voice will prompt you to choose to make a mixed-up animal, a real animal, or to take animals to their homes. Choose to make a mixed-up animal. A set of legs will walk onto the screen. Choose New Legs by clicking on the yellow arrow or pressing the space bar on the keyboard. Notice the yellow arrows in other KIDWARE programs. They will always give you choices. Once you have found the legs you want, click inside the yellow box with the mouse or press Enter on the keyboard. Just as you chose the legs, choose the body, head, and tail you want the same way. Next, you may choose a tune for your animal to walk to. Select a tune and watch your mixed-up animal walk off the screen. The animal may cross the screen a few times. You may interrupt it at any time by pressing the C key. Save your animal by clicking on the treasure chest with the arrow pointing inward. Look for the treasure chest with the arrow going in other KIDWARE programs. It will always let you save what you've made. Click on the green circle to clear the screen. Look for the green circle in other KIDWARE programs. It will always clear the screen so you can start over. Take your picture out of the treasure chest. Click on the box with the arrow coming out. Look for the treasure chest with the arrow coming out in other KIDWARE programs. It will always let you load the last picture you saved. The treasure chest will save 1 picture for each program. You can print your picture by itself by clicking on the printer. Look for the printer icon in other KIDWARE programs. It will always let you print what you've made. You can also print the picture with the story by taking it into KIDWARE Writer. Click on the keyboard to add a story to your picture in KIDWARE Writer. Look for the keyboard icon in other KIDWARE programs. It will always take you into KIDWARE Writer to write a story. Your Fun with Animals picture will be brought into KIDWARE Writer so that you can write your story. Notice how I even wrote on the picture. Now you can write your story. Notice the tabs on the right. They change as you move to the second page. Click on the printer to print your story and your picture. Click on the yellow circle to leave KIDWARE Writer. Look for the yellow circle in other KIDWARE programs. It will take you back to the previous screen. Use the yellow circle again to return to the Fun with Animals main menu. Look for the red circle in other KIDWARE programs. It will take you back to the children's icon screen, leaving the computer ready for another child to sign on. Click on the red circle to go to the children's icon screen. The KIDWARE Jingle will help you remember the basic KIDWARE commands. It can be sung to the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
KIDWARE is so fun to use. My picture that every turn. Now take me back a step. Turn isn't over yet. Turn away from the screen. Red is almost unfinished. Use that printer to write a story from me to you.
Now click on Electronic Easel, and you're ready to mix colors. Choose the colors you'd like to mix. You picked red. You picked blue. What new color do they make? They made purple. Save your color, then select the picture of the easel to draw a picture. The colors you saved appear on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Click on the color you want and draw a picture. Remember that the green circle can be used to clear the screen at any time. You may save your picture by clicking on the box with the arrow going in. You may print your picture by clicking on the printer. Click on the keyboard to write a story about your picture. Your electronic easel picture is now a part of KIDWARE Writer. Now you can write a story about your picture. Don't forget that the author's name is always important. KIDWARE Writer uses primary print, and children can either use inventive spelling or a teacher or volunteer can type a dictated story. Clicking on the book with the arrow permits you to view any other stories you have written. KIDWARE Writer files are automatically saved. Click on the printer to print your picture and your story together. If you click on the green circle, your story will be erased and you can start to write another story. Click on the yellow circle when you're ready to leave KIDWARE Writer. Leave Electronic Easel by clicking on the yellow circle. Let's try the third program in Level 1. I can count the petals of a flower. Click on the wildflower to go into I can count the petals of a flower. Welcome to I can count the petals of a flower. Choose the flower you want by moving the ladybug to the flower and clicking on it. Each time you click, another flower will be displayed. You can stop clicking whenever you find the flower you like. Once you've chosen a flower, click on the larger ladybug to begin. Let's count the petals with the ladybug. When you hear a beep, press either mouse button.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This flower has 4 petals. This is Level 1 of I can count the petals of a flower. Level 2 allows children to count the petals without help from the ladybug. Press P or click on the printer icon to print your flower. You can press the letter P or click on the printer icon in other KIDWARE programs. It will print what you've made. Press the W or click on the keyboard icon to go to KIDWARE Writer. You can press the W or click on the keyboard icon in other KIDWARE programs. It will take you into KIDWARE Writer. You may write a story about your flower. Press the yellow circle when you're ready to return to I can count the petals of a flower. Look for the Escape key and the End keys on your keyboard. You can press the Escape key or the yellow circle to go back to the KIDWARE program selection screen. You can press the End key or the red circle to go to the children's icon screen. Now leave I can count the petals of a flower by pressing the Escape key or clicking on the yellow circle. Do and review. The following are some do and review activities for you to try. Use Electronic Easel. Mix colors, then create a picture. Make sure you save your picture. Bring your picture into the word processing program, KIDWARE Writer, and write a story. If you like, print your picture and story. Access the Teacher menu for I can count the petals of a flower. Remember, your password is KIDSWAY. Set the difficulty level to Level 2 and the number range from 7 through 10. Be sure that these 2 adjustments are saved so the next time the child selects this program, the level and range you set will appear. Now exit this CD, start KIDWARE, and try the suggested activities. Now that we've completed Level 1, let's go to Level 2. Now let's begin Level 2. Level 2 includes 3 neighborhoods: farm, city, and Alaskan village. Level 2 of the KIDWARE software programs. To change the level of the KIDWARE software, go to the children's icon screen. Click on the red circle to go to the children's icon screen. Click on the blue circle to access the teacher utilities. Type the password KIDWARE and press Enter. Choose Designing the Environment. Select Set Level of Software Programs. Click on Level 2. You will see that the yellow box has moved. Now the children in Class 1 will have access to the Level 2 software programs. Return to the menu. Notice how the level in yellow has been changed from 1 to 2. Click on the KIDWARE logo to go to the Children's Icon screen. Choose your icon. Carson, C-A-R-S-O-N. Notice that the Neighborhoods icon has been added to your KIDWARE software selection screen. Click on the globe, the Neighborhoods icon. You now have 3 microworlds to explore. Choose to create a farm scene by clicking on the red barn. When you click on the red barn, you open to the middle screen of the farm program. Pick up and move an animal by clicking on it once and moving the mouse to where you want to place it. Press either mouse button to place your animal in the farm scene. Then go back and choose other animals to place on your farm. If you move the mouse to the left, you will scroll over to the next screen. Click on the icon of the child at the bottom right side of your screen to view the choices of people you may add to your farm scene. There are children, parents, and grandparents. Select some people to add to your picture. Click on the bale of hay to view different farm tools. You can add some to your farm scene. Move your hand to the right to see the screen of the field. We'll add something to each screen. Click on the Toolkit to see the options, to save your picture, load your picture, write a story, print your picture, or shrink your picture. Press F9 or the landscape icon to view your entire picture. This allows you to have your entire farm scene imported into KIDWARE Writer. If you do not press F9, only the current scene will go into KIDWARE Writer. That's okay too. Press W or click on the keyboard to write a story about your picture. Type in a title for your story and the name of the author. Click on the printer to print your picture and your story together. After you've written your story, you can click on the yellow circle to leave KIDWARE Writer. Now you are back in your farm scene. Press the Escape key on your keyboard or click on the yellow circle in the toolbox to leave the program. There are 2 other communities from which to choose. They operate the same way Farm does. Try using City and Alaskan Village on your own before moving to the next section of this training. Then click on the yellow circle to move back to the Children's Program Selection screen. Do and review. The following are some do and review activities for you to try. Use the City program to create an urban screen you might use with your class as part of a community helper unit. Make sure you've saved your picture before leaving the program. Now exit this CD, start KIDWARE, and try the suggested activities. Now that we've completed Level 2, let's go to the next section, Level 3. Level 3 includes Fun with Letters and Words, Mural Maker, and Electronic Builder. For this section of the training, we need to move up to Level 3 of the KIDWARE software programs. Use the red circle to go to the Children's Icon screen. The blue circle will take you to the Teacher Utilities. Remember, the password is KIDWARE. Select Designing the Environment. Then click on Set Level of Software Programs. Choose Level 3 of the software programs and then return to the main menu. Click on the KIDWARE logo and then choose your icon. Carson, C-A-R-S-O-N. Level 3 adds fun with letters and words, Mural Maker, and Electronic Builder. Click on the picture of the open book to start fun with letters and words. Hello, Carson. If I press the letter A, an apple appears on the screen. Press the space bar or click on the picture of an ear to hear the word. For example, if I press the letter B, a bike appears on the screen. And when I press the space bar or click on the ear, it says bike. Press F and your family appears. So far, it's only you. If you've set up a secondary language, you can press F4 to hear the word translated. To see other letters, click on the blue arrows. To personalize the software with your own special words, you need to access the Teacher Options menu by holding the Alt key and press F1. The password is KIDSWAY. Type in KIDSWAY and press Enter. You are now in the Teacher Options menu. Each of the children's KIDWARE software programs has this menu. This special feature permits teachers to individualize KIDWARE software for each child. Choose Edit Personal Words. The computer already knows your name, but it doesn't know the rest of your personal information. You may move from field to field by using the mouse or tab key on your keyboard and input data about yourself. You may skip over any information that doesn't apply or that you don't know. When you are finished, click on Return to the previous window. Choose to return to letters and words and to save new settings when exiting letters and words. Go, Carson! Now when I press F, the entire family is there. If I press I, my cat Ice Cream appears. When I press L, the city of Leesburg appears. You can press F5 or the printer icon to print your picture. Try pressing F5 or clicking on the printer icon in other KIDWARE programs. It will always let you print your picture. Press the Escape key on the keyboard or click on the yellow circle to exit the program. Now let's look at the options available in Mural Maker. Click on the page with the scissors, the Mural Maker icon. There are 6 categories of objects from which to choose: animals, plants and flowers, small living things, people and objects, vehicles, and an optional theme choice that can be set up by the teacher. Mural Maker is a wonderful way for children to print out their individual pictures and work cooperatively to create a classroom mural or props for a puppet show. Even teachers find Mural Maker useful. Let's create a milk money notice for parents. Choose a picture of a cow from the animal category. Click on the keyboard to take your into KIDWARE Writer. And then add the milk money details. The Teacher Options menu, Alt F1, will let you choose another typeface if you need smaller print. Here is another example of a note that was sent home to parents regarding an upcoming field trip. You can press on the space bar to make your picture larger. Now you can press on the yellow circle to return to the KIDWARE software selection screen. The next program in Level 3 is Electronic Builder. The opening screen provides you with the menu of shapes and colors that can be used to create abstract and representational designs. Choose a block and move it onto the screen. Choose more blocks to create a design. Next, add colors to your blocks. Click on the yellow arrow to see different size shapes. Here are the medium blocks, and here are the small blocks. You can add more blocks to your picture. Click on the arrow to see options, to save, load, print, and write a story about your picture. Click on the keyboard or press W to write a story about your picture. Then write a story about your picture. After you have written your story, you can click on the printer if you want to print your picture and your story. Click on the yellow circle to leave the program. Now you are back in Electronic Builder. Make sure you save your picture by putting it into the treasure chest. Try pressing the page down key on the keyboard to see challenge pictures. Here's the first challenge picture. Here is the second challenge picture. Can you make one of these? Challenges are fun for children to make for one another. Click on the box with the arrow coming out or the L on the keyboard to load your picture. Click on the yellow circle or press the Escape key on the keyboard to leave the program. Do and review. The following are some do and review activities for you to try. Access Teacher Utilities using the blue circle located on the children's icon screen. Select the Designing the Environment menu and turn off the automatic printout function. Personalize fun with letters and words for one of the children in your class. Use Alt F1. Include information such as names of family members and pets. Use the additional setting option to modify the number of words available for this child. Now exit this CD, start KIDWARE, and try the suggested activities. Now that we've completed Level 3, let's go to the next section. Level 4. Level 4 includes Music Maker and KIDWARE Writer. Now we need to change to Level 4. Go into the Teacher Utilities and change the level on your own and return to the KIDWARE Program Selection screen. Level 4 adds Music Maker and KIDWARE Writer. To go into Music Maker, click on the piano keyboard on the KIDWARE Program Selection screen. An opening screen with 3 musical staffs appears. Click on the colored rectangles to make your own musical tunes. Holding down the mouse longer makes the tone longer. Add rests to your melody by clicking on one of the boxes below the colored notes. Click on the tape recorder to hear your entire tune played back. If you want to hear different instruments, you can click on the instrument icon on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. Save your music by putting it in the box. You can use the printer icon to print your music. The green circle clears the screen so you can start over, or you can use the backspace key to erase individual notes. You can retrieve your music by taking it out of the box. Write the words to your tune in KIDWARE Writer. Remember, the keyboard icon at the top of the screen will take you there. You are now in KIDWARE Writer. Write lyrics to your music, or you can write a story. Print your music and your story. Then click on the yellow circle to leave KIDWARE Writer. Use the yellow circle again to leave Music Maker. Click on the keyboard icon to start KIDWARE Writer. KIDWARE Writer is offered separately from other KIDWARE programs. Here, children can view their stories and write new ones, starting with a blank slate. They can use inventive spelling or dictate their stories to the teacher. You may now write a story. You can press the Alt F1 keys to add additional levels and features to the program. When you're finished, press on the yellow circle to leave the program. Do and review. The following are some do and review activities for you to try. Create a tune in Music Maker. Make sure you save it. Take your tune into KIDWARE Writer and add lyrics. You can compose a class songbook by printing each child's musical creation. Move up to level 5 of the software programs using the Teacher Utilities menu. Now exit this CD, start KIDWARE, and try the suggested activities. Now that we've completed level 4, let's go to the next section, level 5. Let's begin level 5. Level 5 includes FaceMaker and Aquarium. We're now ready to access the final level of KIDWARE. Go into the Teacher Utilities and Designing the Environment to change the level of software programs to 5. Return to the Children's Program Selection screen. Level 5 includes FaceMaker and Aquarium. To go into FaceMaker, click on the face on the KIDWARE Program Selection screen. A screen with 3 options appears. The first option is to make a face. The second option allows you to animate your face, and the third option lets you play a memory game. Click on the first option to make a face. You'll notice right away that the opening screen gives you many choices, including different parts of your face, skin tones, saving and loading, printing, and access to KIDWARE Writer. Click on the first option, Eyes. Select a pair of eyes you like and click on them. You will notice the eyes appear on your face. You can click on other eyes to change the ones you have selected. Change the eye color by clicking on the colored boxes at the bottom of the screen. Return to the opening screen by clicking on the black arrow. You may also use the yellow circle to go back a screen. Add other features to your face by repeating the same procedures. Once you have completed your face, don't forget to save it. It will become a part of your slideshow. Click on the keyboard to go into KIDWARE Writer. Now let's write a story about our character. When your story is complete, exit KIDWARE Writer by clicking on the yellow circle. Then leave this section of FaceMaker by using the yellow circle again. The second option in this menu allows us to animate our face and body. Choose to animate a face. Click on what you want your face to do. You can also program your face to follow multiple directions. To do this, click on Write Program. Type in or click on the different animations you want. When you're finished programming, click on your program to watch it. Use the yellow circle to leave this part of FaceMaker. Click on the yellow circle again to go back to the KIDWARE software selection screen. Click on the goldfish to go into Aquarium. You can visit the school fair and maybe win the fish game. Select the picture at the bottom left of your screen.
Let's go play the fish game. How do you play this game?
If you throw a ball into a fish bowl, you win a goldfish.
I'd like to try.
Good try.
My turn to try. Yay!
This goldfish needs to be put into an aquarium.
Bye! Bye!
You won a fish. Now you need to put your fish in an aquarium. You may choose to put your fish in your home aquarium or in your aquarium at school. If you click on your bag, you'll notice that your fish is in the bag. You can click on your house to go there. Let's take a look at the aquarium at home. Click on the fish tank to see it close up. Click on the bag to retrieve your fish. Pick up your fish and place it in its new home, and watch your fish swim away. You can add more fish to your tank. The fish store also stocks the equipment you need to maintain your aquarium. Click on the small picture of the inside of your house to go there. Click on the picture of the town to get back to the opening screen, or you can go out the front door. The fish store is located in the upper left corner of the town. Click on the fish store to go there. Once inside, you'll see the many different things you can put in your bag. If you want more fish, get a net from the equipment area of the store. Click on the thermometer to see the equipment section of the fish store. Pick up a net by clicking on it. Choose any other equipment you want to have in your tank. Now that we have a net, let's get some more fish. Click on the small picture of the inside of the fish store. Click on the fish aquariums. Select the type of fish that you'd like to get. Using your net, pick up the ones you want. Go back to the main area in the fish store to select additional items such as plants, food, and decorations to add to your tank. Once you've selected an item you'd like to have in your tank, click on it to put it into your bag. Remember to go back to the main area of the fish store, click on the small representation of the inside of the store on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Now you can go back to your house and set up the rest of your fish tank. Don't forget to save your picture. Now that you've set up your tank, you can go into KIDWARE Writer and write all about the things you've learned. After you've finished writing your story, use the yellow circle to return to the KIDWARE program selection screen. Do and review. The following are some do and review activities for you to try. Animate a unique character you've designed in FaceMaker. Use books found in Aquarium to research the various equipment, fish, and plants available for your aquarium. While viewing the reference books, click on the text and pictures to have the information read to you. Use what you've learned to set up your own aquarium. Now exit this CD, start KIDWARE, and try the suggested activities. Now that we've completed Level 5, let's go to the next section. Toolkit for Kids and Surprise Box. Toolkit for Kids includes Slideshow and Speech Saver. If you've not turned on Toolkit for Kids, you need to go into Designing the Environment in Teacher Utilities and do so. You will now see the Toolkit icons, the microphone, and the movie screen at the bottom of the program selection screen. Click on the screen to go to a slideshow of your work. Click on the yellow arrows to see your pictures. Here's your mixed up animal. Here's your electronic easel picture. Here's one screen of your farm picture. Here's the second screen of your farm picture. You can choose to omit any picture from your slideshow by clicking on the X at the top of the screen. Here's the last screen of your farm picture. Now that two screens are crossed out, only one will appear in your show. Here's your music from Mural Maker. The end. Click on the green circle to clear the screen. Click on the microphone to record a greeting. The computer will take care of editing your file. Just listen for the beep and speak into the microphone.
I want to show you my work.
Click on the ear to hear your greeting.
I want to show you my work.
If you don't like what you hear, you can re-record simply by clicking on the microphone again. Use the arrows to move from picture to picture and save voice files.
I like my mixed up animals. I like my mixed up animals. And this is my house and I like my socks. And this is my house and I like my socks.
When you've finished recording your slides, you can play your show by clicking on the projector. You will see your slides in sequence with your voice files.
I want to show you my work. I like my mixed up animals. And this is my house and I like my socks. I saw all kinds of animals. Listen to my song. Goodbye.
When your show is over, click on the yellow circle to leave the program. Let's continue with Speech Saver. Click on the microphone to go into the Speech Saver for Kids. Click on your special picture in the upper left-hand corner to record your own special greeting. Here, children can record their own names or any other message they want to be greeted with when they select their special picture from the children's icon screen. Click on the microphone to record your special greeting.
This guy's my favorite picture.
The arrows at the top of the page are to edit the speech file. Click on the ear to hear what you've just recorded.
This guy's my favorite picture.
If you want to save your speech file, put it in the box.
This guy's my favorite picture.
Click on the yellow circle to leave this screen. Click on the barn to record sounds for people at the farm. People are the default, but the teacher can also set this up so children can record animal sounds. Choose a different person to record something for by clicking on the yellow arrows. Click on the microphone to begin recording.
Hi, my name is Alex. I live in the farm.
Click on the ear to hear what you've recorded.
Hi, my name is Alex. I live in the farm.
Save your speech file.
Hi, my name is Alex. I live in the farm.
Click on the blue lines to change the length of your speech file.
Hi, my name is Alex. I live in the farm.
Click on the yellow circle to leave Speech Saver for Kids. Click on the yellow circle to leave Speech Saver. Click on the yellow circle again to leave this screen. You can go into the farm program in the neighborhoods to hear your new speech files. Click on the red circle to leave the Children's Software selection screen. Now let's set up the surprise box. The surprise box was created to permit the teacher to introduce software from other levels of KIDWARE without adding a whole new level of software programs. You may put any KIDWARE program in the surprise box, or you may set it up to run other compatible software. From the Children's icon screen, click on the blue circle to go into the Teacher Utilities. Type in KIDSWAY and press Enter. Select Designing the Environment. Click on Set up the surprise box. When you enter this setup, the current selection is left blank and the surprise box program description is on Unselect. Click on the arrow going down to scroll through the different selections. Let's say your classroom theme is All About Me, and although your class has only been introduced to the Level 1 KIDWARE software programs, you would like the children to make self-portraits. You could do this by putting FaceMaker in the surprise box. Scroll to the FaceMaker option and click on the Select button. As the teacher, you can press Test to preview the program you have selected. Exit the program by clicking on the red or yellow circle or by pressing the Escape key. Notice how the current selection is now FaceMaker. Return to the menu. Return to the children's programs by clicking on the KIDWARE logo at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Once you are at the KIDWARE program selection screen, click on the surprise box to see how it is set up. You should be taken into the program you selected. In this case, it will be FaceMaker. If you would like to know how to add software other than the KIDWARE software to the surprise box, consult the KIDWARE Classroom Guide under Designing the Environment. Leave the program by clicking on the yellow circle. Click on the red circle to leave the children's software selection screen. Click on the blue circle to go to the Teacher Utilities. Type KIDSWAY and press Enter. Click on the Quit button to leave KIDWARE. You will see the KIDWARE screen with the toll-free number on it. It's 1-800-426-2710. This completes the final section of your KIDWARE training. Please call us if you have any questions. Thank you for choosing KIDWARE. We hope you and your students enjoy using KIDWARE in your classroom.